Hey, Scorpio Riser, it's your number one astrologer, Jeremy Riden, saying you were born for more. You deserve more love, happiness, and success. I try to help you do that with the secrets of astrology. And this is another Scorpio snack. Now, if you're new to my channel, I got lots of Scorpio snacks for you to digest. So subscribe right now, ring that notification bell so you can be part of our Scorpio Rising tribe. So hey guys, how to activate that second house, how to get the resources flowing into your life. Now, this is, I don't know, I call them Scorpio snacks, but this is probably going to be like a Scorpio session where I just start kind of talking to you fellow Scorpio risers just from my heart, maybe 5 or 10 minutes here and there. Just got done working out. So you may see me in the same outfit when I'm doing these Scorpio sesh because I'm trying to get better at routine. Sixth house is the house of routine, what you do daily. Sixth house is about your health. If you're a Scorpio riser, a few weeks ago, I said you have to make sure that you're working out if you want to see success in the other areas of your life. So I thought, you know what? When I get done with my workout, I might do a Scorpio session where I'm just talking about the ideas that are flowing through me. Hopefully they will resonate with you since we are on a similar life path, because I am a Scorpio riser myself. And so what I want to talk about today is activating that second house, activating the second house. The second house is the house of wealth. It is how you obtain wealth. It is how you receive wealth. It's the house of resources. What are the resources that we can achieve, that we can get, that we can use to prosper our life and to have the things that we want? You know, that second house is the house of value. So usually whatever planets are in that house, those are the things that planet represents, they are what you value. And so for all Scorpio risers, the second house is in Sagittarius. And so, and you could say, well, no, my house it's in Capricorn. You're using an unequal house system, and that's fine. But for the teaching that I'm doing right now, I use whole house. Now, when I do my live readings, I do live readings, meaning I call on the phone and I talk to people all over the world about what's going on with their life. And I'll take a look at all the different house systems. So when you're usually having a reading with me over the phone, half an hour, an hour, I'm not just giving you facts. I'm really looking at what's going on in this moment in your life, what you should be focusing on. And I will use the different house systems. But when I'm doing these Scorpio rising or Scorpio snacks, I use the whole house system. I tell you that because whole house is very simple to use, and it's always going to apply to you no matter what. Even if you say, well, I feel more like the unequal house system, that's what you're feeling like. That's what psychologically it feels like to you because of your environment. But if we want wholeness, if we want to be whole, then we got to follow the whole house path to achieve enlightenment in this life. And so I use all house systems, but right now, all of you Scorpio risers, if you're a Scorpio riser, you have the second house in Sagittarius. And so what does that mean? What's it mean to have Sagittarius in the second house for wealth, for activating your resources? Now, some of you are like, why are you screaming, Jeremy? Because I just left the gym, so my testosterone's high. And I may have had a little energy drink. Maybe. All right. I know. I don't hear no lectures. Anyways, some of you are like, don't do a video, Jeremy, when you've had an energy drink because you're hyped up all the time. Anyways, well, that is true. But I want to help you activate that second house, activate your wealth, activate your resources so you can do the things that you value. Do you value travel? Do you value your freedom? Do you value, success, financial security, stability, all these things? What are your values? These are the things as the birthday coach I want to help you create, to be able to create the independence that you need to do the things that you value. So with that being said, we need money. We do need money. Second house rules how you obtain money. Many of you are watching this right now as a Scorpio riser say, yeah, I could use some more money, or I could use some more help or some more support. I want to get you these resources. Whatever the resource that you need, this is what we have to do as a Scorpio riser to start seeing the abundance flow in our life. And we may have arguments about it. You may disagree with me. A lot of you Scorpio risers do, and that's fine. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Go back and read some of the comments that people put on here. It is, some of the stuff they say is enlightening. I learned from you guys. So please put your comments in there. And if you don't even write comments, read other people's comments, because the Scorpio risers are some of the smartest astrologers. So even if you're not a professional astrologer like me, you probably definitely can be an armchair astrologer because you're a Scorpio riser. A Scorpio riser should use astrology to attain enlightenment, because our rising sign is ruled by the 8th house. 8th house ruled by astrology. Why do I like coaching Scorpio risers? I coach Scorpio risers from all over the world. Why do I like it? A, because they're going to listen to what I have to say, because they believe in astrology. And they don't believe it blindly just because, the horoscope sun sign is right. They believed it because Scorpio digs. It's a research sign. It's a getting deep sign. So they researched it. And they saw that it was true for their life, true for their personality, true for the things they experienced in childhood, true for things they're experiencing now. And so that's why Scorpio risers, I love to coach. That's why I keep coming back to Scorpio risers, because they appreciate the tools of astrology. And it's just a tool. Astrology is not God. Astrology is the energies of the universe that you can tap into so you can create godlike results for your life, which is the 2nd house, creating resources. So how does a Scorpio riser create resource? He's got 2nd house in the Vedic, in the Eastern tradition, rules our mouth. It rules our speech. So many of you will, in the tropical, realize that the 3rd house rules communication. Well, that is true. 3rd house rules communication, what we're communicating with others, what we're talking about with others, how we're thinking in our own mind. But 2nd house is the mouth. What we're really saying to those that are close to us, our family, and more importantly, what we're saying to ourselves. 1st house is the baby. We're born. It's our body, right? So a baby's just sitting there, goo-goo, looking at its eyes, looking at his feet, looking at everything. And then in the next stage of evolution, what does it say? Dada, mama. It's opening its mouth. Feed me. It's opening its mouth. So you have to know right off the bat, Scorpio risers, it's something with your mouth, something that you're saying, something that you're speaking, that's going to activate the 2nd house of resources for you. Sagittarius is the zodiac sign of faith. It is the zodiac sign of faith, right? Sagittarius rules the 9th house. 9th house is a house of religion, philosophy, worldview, spirituality. So we already know that for a Scorpio riser to activate as well, to activate resources, to get help, to have the things he wants, he's going to have to be speaking words of faith. He's going to have to be, or she's going to have to be speaking words that are spiritual in nature. Now, the difficulty of this is the difficulty of activating that 2nd house, is Scorpio risers have had a lot of hard life. They've done a lot of giving, they've done a lot of healing, they've done a lot of helping, that we can become cynical. We can become cynical. Also, 2nd house is the house of, if it's Sagittarius, Sagittarius is the truth. It's speaking the truth. But what happens is Scorpio risers can speak the truth, but they can get cynical about it. So, like law of attraction, where I have to work on that, because, everyone talks about the law of attraction. And I always want to say, you can tell people all the time, say this, say that, say this. And it doesn't mean that everyone's going to be a millionaire. Everyone's going to be rich. But Scorpio risers, for you should probably practice the law of attraction when it comes to your speech. Because it's so easy to get cynical. It's so easy to talk about what's going wrong. Like, oh, that ain't going to work, or this ain't going to pan out. Because in a lot of times, life makes us a realist. But ultimately, we got to keep the optimism. We cannot lose our optimism. Sagittarius is the house of, it's a sign of joy. It's the sign of speaking the truth. It's the sign of searching for the truth. So Scorpio riser, for you got to speak the truth. That's why a lot of people are, they're like, Scorpio risers are going to tell it like it is. And that's why people are intimidated by you, because you won't beat around the bush. You will speak your truth. Why? 2nd house is what you value. You value truth. You value honesty. You value even higher truth. But what I'm trying to do today to help you, Scorpio risers, to begin to activate the resources that you need is you got to mix that truth with joy. Because Sagittarius is a sign of joy. It's a sign of optimism. It's a sign of happiness. And if we're not careful, our pain from our past can keep us negative in the present. You cannot activate the house of resources talking negative over your life, talking defeat, talking anger, talking just complaining. Second house rules speech. If you want the resources to come, your speech has got to be upbeat. Sagittarius is upbeat. It's happy. Now, some of you are like, wait, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to... You know what? I'm not telling you to lie, but I'm saying you can make an honest decision that I'm going to try to be more positive in what comes out of these two lips. And when I speak the truth, I'm going to try to speak the higher truth. And higher truth is always positive, because higher truth is you're unconditionally loved. You're unconditionally supported. Your spirit, your soul, you're eternal. God, angels, ascended masters got your back. It is a privilege to be alive. It is a privilege to be alive. It is an honor to be breathing. And I am more powerful from any past pain because I'm still here. I'm still clapping. I'm still speaking. I'm still preaching. Scorpio riser, second house, Sagittarius is a sign of the preacher. What are you preaching? What's your message? Right? And the message should be about higher truth, higher truth. The higher truth is, guess what? I can do law of attraction. I can meditate. I can have the faith, that joy. I can find reasons to be happy. I can find reasons to radiate optimism. Sagittarius is a fire sign, right? It's a sign of you have to be the one to do it. Scorpio risers, you got to speak joy when everyone else is talking depressing. You got to stay optimistic when everyone else is gloomy and doomy. You. If you're going to activate wealth, activate resources, activate security, activate success, activate just people coming to help you, they're not going to do it from the dark analytical sign of Scorpio risers. They're going to come and help you because your energy is up. Your energy is looking forward. That's what's awesome about a Scorpio risers. No matter how dark the night gets, their energy, their true energy, because second house is Sagittarius, the house of truth. The truth of a Scorpio riser is that we constantly are looking forward. We're constantly looking forward to the next day, the next month, the next year, believing our best days are ahead of us, believing we're going to have more revelation, more truth, more experiences, deeper love, deeper commitment. Do you feel my energy? Do you feel my energy? Because I'm speaking that truth. I'm talking that truth. What is that truth? That truth is that there's a horizon above me that I am seeking out. And so my energy's up. Scorpio risers, if you want to activate your wealth, you got to keep that energy up. Sagittarius is the planet of on the move, going. Now what happens, Scorpio risers, we like to isolate when we get hurt. When we get hurt, we like to isolate. And I'm not telling you not to isolate, because I've spent years isolated learning astrology, learning numerology, learning chakras, learning spiritual truths from many different religions of the world, and more importantly, my own intuition, my own inner guidance, my own inner connection to the higher power. Developing all that healing ability from taking care of the past pain and present suffering by staying connected to source. So I know about solitude. I know about quiet. I know about being in the wilderness. But I also know that you can't stay in the wilderness. If you're going to get the promised land, you got to keep moving forward. So to activate resources, make sure that you're still pushing yourself to get out there, pushing yourself to to smile and to be happy. I'm not saying being fake. I'm saying tap into a resource greater than your outside. greater than your circumstances, greater than anything you're going through. You're holding on to higher truth. Sagittarius is truth, higher truth. It's higher truth that's constantly looking forward and believing for better days. It's a fire sign. It's being energized. That's why you got to go to the gym. That's why you got to eat healthy. That's why you got to stay around positive people. Because for you to get rich, for you to get your resources, you got to have an energy that is on the go. That is healthy, and you're not going to be on the go. You're not going to be upbeat. You're not going to be healthy if you're eating crap food all the time, if you're not getting any sleep, if you're not taking care of your body. That's why I did those videos a few weeks ago that the 6th house Mars ruler, Scorpio riser, is ruled by Mars and Pluto. Mars has a strong body, and Pluto has a strong will, a strong heart. You want to activate the 2nd house of resources, you got to use your heart, your will, and your physical strength to keep that energy up. It is important to keep your energy up. It's important to speak the truth, not negative truth, not depressing truth, not past truth, but higher truth. Higher truth is, it's a gratitude. It is love. It is a blessing. I am provided for. Speak faith over your finances. Speak faith over your marriage. Speak faith over your health. Speak faith, speak faith, speak faith. 2nd house rules mouth. My mouth will be used to speak higher truth. All right. What are you saying? Put it in the comments.